So let's get into Yanni's story. Yanni said, I told Alexis Snow, which is Sexy Lexi, I'll tell my story to make it comfortable for others to tell theirs. I was 15/16 going to the balls, and I met my first gay dad, Andre Mizrahi, the DVD man. He was so nice and kind. I remember him coming to the city to sell the ball DVDs. I just thought he was so fab because he's turning his talent to a profit. One day he asked me to be his daughter, and I was happy as hell. Mind you, I'm a kitten, so I want to learn as much about Ballroom as possible. He really was a great person until he invited me over to his house on a half day of school in Brooklyn and molested me. I didn't think anything of it because I've experienced something similar when I was younger. After that, I became very sexual and didn't truly understand why. I've seen him around and felt uncomfortable because I knew I couldn't tell on him. I had so many questions like, would I get shunned? Could I come back out? Would I get my ass beat? Or would I be looked at as a willing participant? Then I realized I was young as shit and no grown man should be taking off my school uniform. That's deep. I remember when I was oh, we about to get into some things. I don't just hearing this story. I think this food is done. Hold on, y'all. Hearing this story, I turned it off. Hearing this story and hearing somebody, the psychology of a kid in a school uniform and a grown ass man like Andre Ballroom DVD allegedly taking off their uniform to have sex with them. And I don't know if y'all remember Andre Ballroom DVD, but I kind of remember him being like a muscular big nigga. Am I tripping? Wasn't Andre Ballroom DVD a muscular, dark-skinned man? So you this big, muscular man, and you have a person who is in a school uniform, and you're taking off a school and you're having sex with them? All y'all need to go to jail. That is disgusting. What the fuck do y'all, first of all, what about a child is attractive? Like what? I like a man. I like muscles. I like hair. I like chest. I like body. I like a nigga. What the fuck about a child, a little underdeveloped child, do you find sexual? How could you even get hard? What are you looking at? Like, I don't understand what the fuck y'all be looking at these little ass kids and be getting turned on. How? You take away a person's innocence. You take away a person's experience or first experience of their choice to have this experience with somebody their own age. You take mentally they're associating their first sexual encounters with a grown ass, like, that's so fucking weird, bitch. Y'all need to go to jail. Andre, you need to be in the jail. For some reason, Yanni's story really hurt. Yanni's story really just well, Robin King, I hate that what y'all do in the comments, or what y'all like to do is y'all like to make something out of something that is not. The difference between hearing Yanni's story and hearing Lexi's story, the only difference is that there was multiple people that was involved, and then she also ended it that she went over there one time and then she came back again and did it again with the roommate, and that's the only difference between Yanni's story, I'm assuming, and Sexy Lexi. I thought I made it very clear that Albernian needs to be in jail if he knew Sexy Lexi was 14, and the roommate needs to be in jail if he knew Sexy Lexi was 14. I think I'm making it very clear that Andre Ballroom DVD needs to be in jail. Castrated. I have had, in my years of Ballroom, I have been in Ballroom, it will be 28 years in 2026 that I first joined Ballroom. I have had over 300 kids. I've had over, by the time I was 2015, I've had over 300. Right now, I've had over 500 kids, maybe 1,000. I have never had sex with none of my kids. And even if my kids were adults, once you mentally put somebody in a position that you are the person that they're coming to for help, you are the person that they're coming to for love that they may not be getting from their household, you are the person that they're coming to for guidance, you are the person that they're coming to show them the ropes in Ballroom scene, and you utilize that position to make sexual advances or to fuck or have sex with your kids, I think that shit is weird. If you are purposely going out making people your kids just so you can fuck them, I think you're a predator. I think you're a predator. You're using the fact that you're an icon in Ballroom. You're using the fact that you are a leader in the house. You're using the fact that, people respect you and you got some type of voice. You're using the fact that you sit on judges panels. You use the fact that you have control of the years. You using the fact that you know all of the other icons and all of the judges so you can stick your dick or get somebody to stick their dick in your ass. You are disgusting. You are a predator, babes. So just as bad as I look at these people who are pedophiles, who are sexual assaulting people, who are sexually harassing people, I look at you people that use your position and use your stance in Ballroom to go after young boys, young girls, young-minded people, new ballroom people to get your sexual rocks off, I think you're a predator and I think you're disgusting. I couldn't even look at nobody that I didn't fucked and be like, oh, this is my son. I couldn't look at nobody who has put their dick inside of me and be like, oh, this is my son. Huh? Bitch, what? You mean to tell me you didn't fuck, sucked, nutted in, got nutted on, and now this is your son? Girl. I'm coming over. Hey, Dad, can you help me with this effect? You opening up the doors, you butt ass naked. Like, yeah, I can help you with this effect. Come here. It happens in the pageant world too. At some point, you know, we as the ballroom community, the pageantry community, because they're very close, they're actually intermingled now. At some point, we have to take responsibility when we have these people we're putting into positions as leaders, as mothers of our houses, as fathers of our houses, or these people that are actually starting houses of their own, that you guys have some type of integrity. You guys have some type of morality. You guys have some type of good intent. Bitch, if you are here just to fuck, bitch, go to the bathhouse, download Sniffies, get on Jacked. Stop coming to the ballroom scene to get your sexual problems off with these kids, with your house members, with your family members, with these young people. It's fucking wrong. I mean, I definitely talked on I definitely think it's wrong that and you know what, another thing that happened too, and two people sent me stuff of allegedly Lexi and some other person, some 20-year-old person that was supposed to be her son, and she did something inappropriate with this boy or something, allegedly, some guy named Jahir. This is what is in my inbox. And I didn't want to talk about it because for me, now we're talking about inappropriate behavior versus, and I feel like, are you sending me there to take away from the fact that Lexi shared her story? Or Jahir, I'm confused, babes. Let me read this. So allegedly, Sexy Lexi FaceTimed Jahir West in her lingerie and showed him or her. I'm not sure if Jahir is a him or her. Let me be very clear. So this is no disrespect. Showed him or her, Jahir, her private area, which was her penis. Is that inappropriate? Is that sexual harassment? Are y'all two grown adults? Do you know that she was sexually attracted to you? Jahir was 20 years old. That's an adult. That's a legal age. Let's put it that way. Cause I feel like, yeah, it's young, but it's legal. Morally, a 20-year-old, he's grown. I think that was sexual harassment, but knowing Sexy Lexi, I don't think Sexy Lexi, I don't know. I can't speak for these people, y'all. If Jahir knew that Sexy Lexi was attracted to her and he pretended that he was attracted to her and they were attracted to each other. Me personally, me FaceTiming my man or FaceTiming somebody I like, showing them my ass or showing them my dick, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And if we're talking about the age, or if we're talking about, the age differentiation of, her being, I'm assuming maybe she's like 40 plus and this person being 20 plus, they're still grown. There's nothing I can say about that. Morally, would I do it? No. I think you at least got to be 25, 24, 25 this day and age. But that's morals. That's my own self. You know what I mean? So I don't see nothing wrong with that, Jahir. Shout outs to Dre Baby. Dre Baby is in my live. If you guys are unfamiliar with Dre Baby, she's from Bigo. Definitely want to say shout outs to Dre, Big Dre. Shout outs to her. I don't know. It's a lot of people who have been, okay, so if you go to a bathhouse, there is no age telling. And if you go, what you know in there, right? I don't understand what that means, Sean Grace. I don't know. I need you to kind of like re-say that. But what I was about to say was, I think now in this day and age in 2025, for anybody that's young, that is just joining the ballroom scene, that is naive to the scene and the adults and the legends and the icons and so on and so forth, there are tons of houses. There are tons of houses who are not full of predators. There are tons of houses that have people that really want the best success for their house. There are tons of houses where there are people who genuinely want to see you succeed, genuinely want you to build a name for your house. These people that we are highlighting today, I'm not going to say Ballroom runs rampant with it, because I also want to get rid of that stereotype, because when we do talk about these things that do happen in Ballroom, because it's a big story, it really gets blown up. I, for one, have been in Ballroom scene for, like I said, it'll be 28 years in January. I have never experienced any ballroom leader try to use their position in ballroom to have sex, or even have sex with me when I was underage, when I was in ballroom. I have never experienced that myself. I have, however, experienced that on, like a babysitter or, a family member. But in ballroom was a safe haven for me. And ballroom raised me. So I know that there are still people out there that have those intentions, like, a Fred Chanel, a Shay Shay. And I'm only speaking from my personal experience with these people, a Tempress, a Andre Mizrahi for me, David Mugler, like people that I know have always, Whitney Mugler or Whitney Garcon, Jack Mizrahi, there is still good people out there. Ballroom is doing great. Ballroom is, it changed my life. It helped me become the person that I am in the real world. Without Ballroom, I don't know where I would be. So I don't want anybody to be deterred. If you have been sexually assaulted, raped, molested, please go to the authorities. Please go to somebody that you can trust. Please don't be afraid. Call me.